The Smith & Wesson Model 1 was the first firearm manufactured by Smith & Wesson, with production spanning the years 1857 through 1882. It was the first commercially successful revolver to use rimfire cartridges instead of loose powder, musket ball, and percussion caps. It is a single-action, tip-up revolver holding 7.22 short black powder cartridges. History. Early history. As Samuel Colt's patent on the night revolver was set to expire in 1856, Horace Smith and Daniel B. Wesson were researching a prototype for a metallic cartridge revolver. When they discovered that a former Colt employee named Rollin White held the patent for a bored-through cylinder, a component needed for this new invention, the two partners approached White to manufacture a newly designed revolver and cartridge combination. Rather than make White a partner in their company, Smith & Wesson paid him a royalty of 25 cents on every Model 1 revolver that they made. It would become White's responsibility to defend his patent in any court cases, which eventually led to his financial ruin, but was very advantageous for the new Smith & Wesson company. Variants. The Model 1 had 3 issues or major variants, with each subsequent issue introducing significant technical changes. First issue. The first issue of the Model 1 was the first major iteration, and the least common, with approximately 12,000 produced over a 3-year period. The features that easily distinguish the first issue are the flared, square-cornered shaped grip, also seen in the second issue, the small round side plate, the round profile of the frame between the back of the cylinder and the grip, a split articulated hammer, and the flat spring barrel latch seen in some early variants. There are 6 known variations of the Model 1, first identified in an article by John Counts in the April 1956 issue of the Gun Report. In this article, Counts noted specific differences in the recoil shield, the barrel latch. The first 2 variations used a dart-style flat spring catch, while later variations used a larger bayonet release, the rifling and other subtle differences. Serial numbers were issued sequentially for the Model 1 first issues ranging from 1 through approximately 12,000. Second issue. The second issue of the Model 1 looked similar to the first issue, with several notable differences. The side plate on the second issue was much larger and irregularly shaped. The profile of the frame was flatter, a likely concession for manufacturing efficiency, and the hammer was now made in one piece. Model 1 second issues still had the flared, square-cornered shaped grip and the octagonal tip-up style frame, and at first glance the 2 issues are easy to confuse. There are several variations of the second issue guns. Variants between serial numbers 12,000 through to about 20,000 involve the shape of the side plate, straight or round, the design of the trigger spring, flat spring, V-spring, or coil spring, and the number of patent dates on the cylinder, 2 or 3. There was also a decrease in the size of the barrel roll stamps at around serial number 95,000. Second issue Mark II dequality are also seen occasionally. There were approximately 110,000 second issues produced from 1860 through 1868, with serial numbers ranging from approximately 12,000, following the first issue, through to approximately 120,000. Third issue. The Model 1, third issue represented a substantial redesign for the Model 1, with a fluted cylinder, a round barrel and a rounded bird's head style grip. Finishes included full nickel plating, full blued steel, and a half-plate nickel/blue combo, and there were 2 barrel lengths offered by the factory. Variants include the square and triangular top strap design that changed around serial number 9500. The third issue guns were produced from 1868 through 1882 with serial numbers from 1 through approximately 131,000. Popularity. The Model 1 was in popular demand with the outbreak of the American Civil War, as soldiers from all ranks on both sides of the conflict made private purchases of the revolvers for self-defense. So much that orders for the Model 1 revolver outpaced the factory's production capabilities, forcing Smith & Wesson to expand into a new facility and began experimenting with a new cartridge design more suitable than the .22 short in 1860. This popularity led to numerous knockoffs and patent infringements by other arms makers. Rollin White and S&W brought infringement cases against Manhattan Firearms Company, Ethan Allen, Merwin and Bray, National Arms Company and others. The courts mostly allowed these manufacturers to continue production runs, with a royalty on each revolver paid to White. In some cases, Smith & Wesson bought the revolvers back to remark and sell. These are marked April 3, 1855 as a patent date.
Please subscribe and thanks for watching.